So random guy on the internet told me that DJI Neo 2 doesn't do justice when recording a bike video. He said that DJI Avada is better at doing it because it can cover at high speeds. But I told him DJI Neo 2 is a different beast because you don't get both the features, including this gesture console and autonomous follow mode in DJI Avata. Well, he didn't reply me after that, but this thing stayed in my mind. That is, how fast can the DJI Neo 2 capture me? So today we'll be going to test that only. Let's go. So some of you might say that this particular thing is scripted, but it's very hard to believe what happened today. So if you can see that green board, I started my journey from there. I was trying to capture my bike videos, and frankly I was trying to test how fast can this drone DJI Neo 2 capture my bike. I started from there. I crossed a fine amount of distance and to that point where just the bike has crossed, somewhere around that. And in this whole following thing, the drone slowly went behind me because I was racing up, and that's how it reacts when you increase the throttle a bit. So that's something which is there with DJI Neo 2. Hope they improve it. Now what happened is I lost the drone at that point. If you can see, there is a pole. So there is a pole. Now I can very easily tell that I lost the drone at that point. But man, for the past 45 minutes I have been searching for this drone. So you see, this whole trail, it can be in the road, it can be on this dense jungle. So from this distance it seems very easy to search, but if I show you how the texture is, it's still a plain area. But if you get here and finding the DJI Neo 2 model, this gray model, it's very hard to find it here. So the drone could be anywhere on this particular area. So there's too much of texture here. It's not very easy to find the drone, especially when you're panicking. It can also be in this particular roadside. So it can be on the road as well. And somebody might have struck it and took it along with him or her. Or it can be on a totally different side of the road. So there were too much places, too much things to go down and then search. I was the only person here who could do that. So you see how difficult it is to find the drone when, especially the drone is almost camouflaging in an area like this, and that's what I was facing while trying to search it. And it can also be on stuck on the trees because you see there are too much of shrubs around, so it can be at an higher altitude as well. So you never know. So that's when I use some of the best feature that DJI provides. Initially, I was trying to connect through the DJI Fly app on my mobile to the drone because the Fly app was showing that the Wi-Fi of drone is detected. So I was hopeful, okay, it's somewhere nearby, but it just couldn't connect each time I was trying. I'd also tried to use the Find My Drone feature that it provides, but it only gave me the location where I started, basically my home point. So I already knew that, but I wanted a very precise location because you see, I have the whole jungle behind me, so it can be anywhere, and it can be hidden inside the leaves, it can be on the trees, you don't know. So that's when things became difficult, and I just wanted to connect to it at least, if not get the visuals. And I had the controller with me, so I had past experience with the controller. It has a greater connectivity, it can connect to larger distances, so that's why I used the controller and I connected to it. And man, that was the best decision in that whole 45 minutes chaos. So as soon as I connected to it, the screen popped up and I could see leaves in my screen. That means the drone is still not with someone. So someone has not taken it. It's also not on the road, so there is no chance of crashing. It's still somewhere on this side of the highway. The second thing which I got, which is the best thing which I got when I connected to the controller, was I actually got the video that was captured. So initially, when I was just connected to the mobile, to the DJI Fly app, it didn't have any video because you need to connect to the drone. But if you use the controller and you connect to it, so you are actually latched on to the drone now. And then I could see the visual, and I could perfectly see that area where the drone was last capturing my video, and that's how I got to this scene now. So in the video I can see that this is the board. After that I have a reddish cloth there, and this is the final pole that was captured. Now what I did here was something very good that DJ has provided as a feature. I connected to my drone locally, of course after using the remote, and then I switched on the beeping and lighting. But since it's a daytime, I can't literally see the light, but of course I can track the sound, and that's what I did. There's too much of traffic, so maybe you can't hear it, but now just try listening. Can you hear the beep? Let's see. That's where my drone is. Man, this was around 45 minutes of search operation. Other be careful going down. Where is it? Where is it? I finally got my drone. Thanks to the beautiful features provided by DJI. I'll switch it off. But thankfully I found my drone finally. And I'll not use this to game with you. Or a place like this.